I've always wanted to do a slip and slide. And now that I'm back visiting my mom on my day off, I want to have a slip and slide. I would say math was one of my strong suits, right?
Yeah. Your strongest suit was recess and drawing.
Dang, that's crazy. You're gonna do me like that? I'm Matt James, and you're watching Days Off, presented by Jimmy Dean Delights. My morning routine starts with a run, because I'm always training for some sort of marathon, which builds up an enormous appetite. I ran the marathon in New York last year, and it was challenging. I mean, my time continues to improve as I take the sport more serious, but it doesn't make it any easier. One of my good buddies tells me that we don't train to make the race easier, we train to go faster. And I kind of take that mentality into everything else that I do. The training for the marathon is tricky because right when you feel like everything's going right, your body starts to break down, you just have these self-doubts. But the one thing that's consistent for me is my diet. And when my diet's dialed in, the training takes care of itself because I know that I'm not gonna skimp out on the diet, so I can't skip out on the training either.
Let's see what we've got for breakfast today. Hey, Mom?
Yeah.
How does a breakfast spinach wrap sound?
Sounds great.
On my day off, I'm constantly traveling, so it's nice to get back home and see my mom. My mom's back in North Carolina, and I don't get back enough, so when I'm here, I cherish every moment I get with Mom. I turn my ordinary day into an extraordinary day by fueling with things that are gonna help my body recover. When I think about a balanced diet and things that are gonna help me perform to the level that I'm gonna feel good about, having those lean proteins, eating real veggies, whole grains, just things that my body can use as nourishment and fuel, that's gonna make me feel good. I would say math was one of my strong suits, right?
Yeah. Your strongest suit was recess and drawing.
Dang, that's crazy. You're gonna do me like that? Given my busy schedule and constantly training for marathons, the Jimmy Dean Delights are the perfect breakfast for me. It's easy to have on the go.
Pass me that, please, Mom.
Thank you. That smells amazing.
But I'm the one that had to field phone calls from your school.
Singing my praises?
Hardly.
Where was this when I was growing up? Growing up, we lived in a townhouse and we never had a traditional backyard. And it wasn't until myself and my brother moved out of the house that my mom moved into a house that had a backyard. And I've always wanted to do a slip and slide because all my friends did slip and slides, and it was something I feel like I missed out on. And now that I'm back visiting my mom on my day off, I want to have a slip and slide.
A little laundry detergent. Woo! Mom, not yet.
I think as a former collegiate athlete, we all struggle to find our identity after we're done playing that sport. For me, it was football. And I needed to find an exercise or activity that I could, pour all of my energy and passion into like I did for football. And I think I found that in running.
All right, Mom, again.
All right.
I need some water this time, Mama.
My advice to young athletes is to take a day off. Like we run ourselves, you run yourselves so thin, constantly going, and trying to be the next best. Just focus on yourself and take a personal day. You can get so much more accomplished when you take a second, rest, let your body recover, get a proper meal in, and go at the day in the right mindset. And me personally, my best work is done when I'm refreshed and when I've had, a night to sleep on whatever I'm about to conquer. So if I just keep going and going, my product's gonna diminish and you're not gonna get the most out of me. I think what's next for me is just to enjoy every moment. I get to do and experience so many amazing things that I get caught up in what's next, opposed to just being super excited about what I'm doing now. And right now I'm back home in North Carolina, spending time with my mom, and I couldn't imagine anywhere else I'd rather be. Thanks for joining me on my day off, presented by Jimmy Dean Delights.